Talent has an announcement to make. He is moving to another wonderful think tank. How you doing, buddy?
I'm fine. I've become a senior fellow at the Bipartisan Policy Center, and what they do, it's not nonpartisan, which is what I like about it. They get together really opinionated people and sit them down in a room, and you jaw it out to see, at least narrow areas of disagreement and see if there are areas where you can come up, with an agreement. And, that's what I did for 20 years in different legislative jobs. So it's kind of like going home for me. And I worked on a big report on military personnel policy with them. And I liked it so much I decided to affiliate with them, Jamie.
Wow. I love it. Well, good for you. Bipartisanpolicy.org is the website. And Jimmy, what's on your mind? I know you, as a former senator, I'm sure you're watching the confirmation hearings over Neil Gorsuch and also this health care plan. Which one do you want to tackle first?
The Gorsuch thing, health care plan, we have to see how this vote goes. That's a long process, which is what people have to understand. I mean, if this bill doesn't pass, they have to go back to the drawing board and try and figure something else out. It's really complicated and really difficult. But I do think that eventually they're going to get something done. And if they don't, the Affordable Care Act system is slowly going to strangle itself. So we'll see what happens there. I thought Gorsuch did very well. I mean, that's the consensus opinion, and I think the funny thing is he's being attacked for being a good judge. In other words, judges they're not supposed to be partial. They're not supposed to say, look, this litigant is more sympathetic than the other one, so I'm going to come down for him. Nobody wants a judge who does that. I mean, your listeners wouldn't want a judge who does that. You have to enforce the law. If somebody doesn't pay their rent for a year and the landlord wants to, he's entitled to have somebody in his apartment paying rent, even if the person is sympathetic. I mean, that's what the law is. So it's amazing that he could be attacked for that.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, there are some individuals, obviously, you're going to have different viewpoints of how you interpret the Constitution or look at the Constitution. Mm-hmm. I mean, some of the most pertinent questions might revolve around whether or not you think it's a living, breathing document or whether it's static, and that can tell you a lot about that Supreme Court justice, how they're going to rule. I wonder if, during Kennedy's hearings, whether if they would have asked him about how he relies on foreign cases and outcomes, because that's had an undue influence, in my opinion, on some of his decisions. But other than that, I mean, political opinions, they're never should be expected to give those.
Right, exactly. Nor to prejudge a case. I mean, the canon of judicial ethics precludes them from saying, if you say, okay, what if this controversy comes up before the court? How are you going to rule? Well, you're not supposed to say how you're going to rule until you've heard the case. I mean, it would be an admission that he pre-decided cases, which would violate the canon. So, he can't do that. Jamie, my attitude always was, and you just referred to it, there's not one mainstream of American law where the broadest constitutional interpretation issues are concerned. And as long as a judge is within one of the mainstreams, I always felt like if they were otherwise qualified, I would vote to confirm them. Now, what I would say to a judge today, because since I left office, something new's come up, I'd say, look, if you feel like you're entitled to read rights into the Constitution, I'm probably going to disagree with that, but I get it, okay? But I want to be certain you're not going to read rights out of the Constitution, not the free speech, freedom of religion, or the Second Amendment. I mean, that's my concern, and that's where I would draw the line today. But obviously, Gorsuch isn't going to do that. I mean, he's a good judge. He's going to get confirmed.
Yeah, it appears he will. It looks like some of these Democratic senators were almost out of duty, kind of asking him certain questions, but I didn't think their hearts were really in it. And I mean, with the exception of maybe Durbin, who went after him in a hard fashion. But anyway, Jim Talent, honestly, congratulations on your move to the Bipartisan Policy Center, bipartisanpolicy.org. Looking forward to more from you on that as well. But we always appreciate you, my friend.
Thanks, Jamie. It's always fun.
All right. At Jim Talent, bipartisanpolicy.org. That does not mean, though, that he's not going to still be hanging out with Jim Carafano and Genevieve Wood, and a later Allman in the Evening special. But we'll have that down the pike for you. The Todd Starnes event, April 6th, is sold out, but don't forget, about that week before, we'll be giving some tickets away because we can squeeze a couple more people in. We'll make sure we do that for you.